Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Greetings everybody, guys. So today we will continue to talk on the Great British Pound. Actually, this first crazy week after the holidays is coming to an end. And today is, of course, the payroll session, so everybody will wait for the numbers. Yesterday, as you can see, reaction on the ADP report was not really very strong, although the numbers were actually not bad, 200,000 and 15 and 50, so it's really very good result. Today, by the Reuters poll, investors expect 100,000 and 190,000. So, but as previously and last year and right now, more attention will be to wages. So some progress in the wages, at what rate wages have been increased, because they indicate inflation. And although major concern right now around the United States economy, that yes, it shows very good data as in sentiment and production, consumption, growing employment, but no inflation. And that's pressing on the dollar, that's pressing on the treasury bonds. It's going to trigger this upward action. And that particular what investors will watch for today. So that's why currently I'm not sure that it makes sense to discuss anything, because mostly it will depend on the numbers what will happen. But on the Great British Pound, we have relatively clear setup that we have discussed yesterday that we do not have on other currencies. On the euro currency, it's a bit not as clear as on the cable. That's why I think that it makes sense to take a look again on the Great British Pound. So here yesterday we said that as market has formed bearish engulfing right at the solid resistance area, so we can see two pivot resistances, monthly and weekly. COP target, this A, B, C pattern, 618 extension, mining target around the tops. Market has formed pretty nice engulfing, bearish engulfing pattern, and we said that first action probably will be to the upside, because on the 4-hour time frame chart we've got good looking bread and butter buy. So if you will take a look at, I will show you on a 4-hour time frame chart. Just don't take a look at this one. On the 4-hour time frame chart, that was thrust up. Market has reached FIB support. We said that's the opportunity to go along with the target right at the 618 resistance. So indeed, yesterday in 35.65 area, target has been hit, and now market is turning to the downside. Now, we're ready to discuss the second step. So bread and butter has been completed perfectly. And the second step mostly stands in relation to daily engulfing. So as soon as retracement back inside of the body of the engulfing is completed, the logical continuation should be to the downside. So market should show the action right to the target of the engulfing pattern, right? So this target could be different. I have plotted here AB equals CD action, right? So it should lead us to somewhere to 34.60 area. It's agreement with this FIB support, but also maybe this could be minor target, 618 extension from this leg. And that in this case it will be somewhere around these areas, 135.10. It's two targets that could be met if indeed this setup will work. The starting point of the setup looks very nice, because as you can see, market has formed here regardless triple to sell. Downward action has started. Starting point, in fact, strong resistance, not just because it's FIB level, but also take a look at this minor A, B, C bottom. It's also COP target, 618 extension, contraction, objective point. So it creates an agreement. So agreement is a stronger resistance, so when the target coincides with the FIB level, it treats as the stronger resistance. And that's why that was actually the only point where we could think about taking the short position. And indeed, this action has started. So as you understand, currently it all will depend on the non-farm payrolls numbers, but taking into consideration recent ADP, the non-farm payrolls release also could be positive. That's why maybe some action will happen. Yesterday, reaction on the ADP report was muted by the good statistics from the European Union. So you know that European Union economy shows the best pace recovering within the last 7 years. So it's really very good statistics from the European Union, and that's why the ADP report was muted by these numbers. But in general, take a look at these actions fast, and take a look at this one. It's a bit different. It's a lot of overlapping candles, deep retracement, a bit chaotic action. So that's definitely the kind of the retracement. So by technical picture, guys, it looks like this leg should happen. So, but of course, as I said, the major driving factor will be numbers. So despite what we see on the technical picture, numbers could change everything. So if yesterday we have talked about the bread and butter trade, it was relatively safe. So it was a good stop and this has been completed. Today, it's a bit more risky action just because of an uncertainty of the numbers. But as I said, chance maybe it's not bad because mostly due to the positive ADP report. The correlation between the ADP and non-farm payrolls stands approximately 95%. So it means that the non-farm numbers also should be not bad. In this case, maybe cable will show some at least temporal faster acceleration here. It's complete at least the 135 target. This really could happen. So let's see how it will turn. Patterns are really clear. Very nice patterns have been formed here. On the daily engulfing, it's also valid. So just let's see what we will get on the opening of the United States session.